Welcome everybody to Cooking for My Queen with Chef Chaki. I'm so excited to be here today, and gents, today we're doing something very simple because we also want to try and keep it simple. So this meal is very simple, and you can do it under an hour. So you can do it after work, as your madam is relaxing, helping the kids with other stuff. You could just get your apron, get into the kitchen, and do this very, very simple roast. And we'll be using chicken, one of my favorite meats. I'm sure most of you have interacted with chicken at some point in your life. It's a very simple meal. It's also very cheap. It's also the first meal that I made for my queen when we were still at UCT in Cape Town. Because obviously then it's the only meat I could afford as a student. There was always a special for chicken at Pick n Pay. So what we'll be making today is a lemon and herb roasted stuffed chicken, and we're gonna have that with roasted veggies with some potatoes, and then I'll also make a lemon and herb sauce, which we'll then enjoy later. So it's a very straightforward meal. It's your vegetables, it's your chicken. We're just gonna add a little bit of a twist to it so that you can make your own sauce and just spice it up a little bit. Maybe to take you through what I'll be using today. Here's my chicken. So it's just a full chicken, roasted full chicken. Nice. You can get organic, non-organic. It's up to you and your health requirements. Yeah, I've left the bum part. I've only removed the upper part. But actually the bum is one of the tastiest part of the chicken, so I left it there. It's quite nice. It's nice and crunchy. It's gonna get nice and dry. And these are your hard vegetables, your potatoes and butternut. They're gonna go first, and then we'll go to your softer vegetables where you're getting your marrows, your patty pans, and your red onion. Again, red onion because of the flavor as opposed to the normal onion. Then we've got lemon, which I'm gonna squeeze, and also I've also used some of the lemon for zest, which is here. Then garlic, I'm gonna crush some more garlic, fresh garlic, and then lemon. I've already started squeezing it, and then I'm gonna just put more to the lemon, and I've got some mixed dry herbs. So another thing that you must learn is that when you make your meals and then there's excess, you can actually use it tomorrow and improvise. So you remember the other day we made the lamb curry with the Chaki rice. So there was leftover Chaki rice. I'm gonna use that because it's quite nice and spicy. I'm gonna use that as a stuffing for my chicken, and then the roast veggies will go on the side. So that's it. It's already prepared. You can go to the previous episode to see how to make this very nice rice. And then for our sauce at the end, our lemon and herb sauce that we're gonna use. So we're gonna have the marinade first. The marinade will go into the chicken, into the oven, and then the sauce afterwards we'll then use it to just make the chicken a little bit more juicy. So I've got Dijon mustard. I'll be using olive oil for the sauce, and I'll be using obviously pepper. Sorry, Nana. We have to use pepper, and I've got the special nice sea salt, Himalaya salt, with some herbs because the theme is lemon and herb. So it's got that citrusy, tangy feel. And then I've got some chives for my herbs. I've got rosemary. I've got parsley, fresh parsley, and I also have coriander. Americans call it cilantro. There is a bit of difference, but there isn't much of a difference. They taste the same, smell the same, from the same family. You can Google and learn. So cilantro, coriander, same WhatsApp group. That's what we call it in South Africa. Same WhatsApp group, same thing. So I'll be chopping that for my marinade, and then I'll be starting with that to do the chicken, so we can put the chicken in the oven. And when the chicken is in the oven, then we'll start making the sauce for the day. Then we can start working on that. Something special today, I'm using my new set of knives. This was a gift from my team again at CCBSA. I hope you're watching CCBSA. So in 2017, for my birthday, they got me this MasterChef apron, and then 2018 they got me this cool set of knives by Jamie Oliver. So today I'll be using that because these are my friends and they understand my passion. And I hope I'll be able to do a show where I actually cook for my colleagues, well, for my queen, but sharing the meal with my colleagues, because they've also played a critical role in me realizing this dream of cooking. So I'll start with my chives. Chives are actually very cool, and you can also use them when you make your potato salad, for example. They go very well with mayo. Okay. I'm gonna cut 2 portions because I'm gonna use some for the marinade and then some later for the actual sauce that we're gonna use when we're done. For the marinade, it's mostly straightforward. Then I'll do a bit of rosemary. So for rosemary, I'll keep this. I'll take as it is, just to hold it there for the marinade. So it's gonna cook in. Maybe I can have another one of that. And then I'm gonna chop these ones. So I'm just gonna peel them quickly, so they can also have that nice rosemary taste. It's quite a nice one. Goes very well with lamb. When we make our roast lamb or a lamb shank, you'll see how you can use rosemary in that type of meal. So I'm just peeling it now, just to get the leaves out. So I'm gonna chop this a little bit fine so that I can still get that rosemary taste on the. Cool. Yeah, these knives are quite cool, eh? I feel like a real chef. Go Jamie. I actually like Jamie. He's also one of my inspiration. See, nice and fine, nice and fine. So your rosemary can go here. Won't use the rosemary for the sauce. Then now we've got parsley. This is fresh parsley. You get different types of parsleys. You can get. I'm just removing the stems. Then I'm gonna chop. This is Italian parsley. Also very good for garnishing. So if you wanna make your meal look important, just cook whatever you cook. Just take one and hoy at the end. They're like, yeah, this guy knows his stuff, eh? Yeah, that what parsley does for your meal. You can look important. And now I'm adding some coriander. In most cooking shows, you'll hear them saying cilantro. It's the same thing. Small difference. Same thing, same family, same biology, same taste. Just a different name. Almost like chips and fries. Same thing. It's all potatoes. Just depends the way it's made. I'm done with my herbs. I think I need basil. I think basil will add a nice touch. Let me get basil. Let me do it quickly in the fridge. So I've washed my basil. That's fine. Then I'm just gonna crush it now. Basil is also a very nice herb. Goes very well with tomato. We'll use it later as well in our caprese salad. Also when you make your bruschetta, there's that classic taste using basil and tomato, and also use it a lot for pastas. I'm gonna save some for the sauce later, and then this can go to the marinade. I'm gonna crush my garlic. You don't have to chop it because it's for a marinade, so you can just allow it into the mix and hold it. So I'm just gonna, yes. Don't even, okay, then you can remove the skin. I'm just gonna maybe twice or thrice, because I've already crushed it, just to spread it a little bit. I think that's about right. And you can hold it. It's going to the marinade as well. I'm gonna add, this is dry herbs. These are wet herbs. This is dry herbs. So I'm just gonna add a little bit to the mix. Nice. Then I'm gonna add, of course you need pepper. It's a nice. And some herb salt. 2. You can add more garlic as well. About 1.5 should be fine. Some lemon zest. About a spoon. 1.5 spoons. Some squeezed lemon. I've already started squeezing, so just squeeze a little bit here. I need about 1/2 cup of lemon. Smell is good. Then I'm gonna add my olive oil. I need about 1.5 cups, 3/4. Then half of that, mix 3/4 of a cup. Just gonna add a little bit of pepper. I love pepper, so see, homemade lemon and herb marinade. Just gonna go into the oven, baste our chicken. The flavors, proper stuff, proper stuff, proper stuff. So I'm gonna take my chicken. Before I marinate it, I'm gonna stuff it with my rice. You can use your hand, there's no rules to this. You can just use your hands and hold. Then now I start marinating it. You can do this the night before, and if you just leave your chicken in the fridge, or just a few hours before, you can do that, just to allow the chicken to be infused with all this nice flavors, nice flavors. Just leave it a little while as it sets before we put it in the oven. Then we'll take the potatoes. These are gonna go first because they're harder, and then the marrows and the tomatoes will go last because they're softer. Because you put them all together, by the time you finish, your marrow will be mashed and it's gonna spoil your thing. So we're gonna just sprinkle some of the marinade on the potatoes, and just to continue the theme of the lemon and herb. Then we'll also leave some, as it cooks, we'll be brushing it. Okay, now I think our chicken is nicely rested, and our potatoes. So I'll be using, this is my mom's pot. Actually lost mine. I used to have a very fancy one, so she borrowed me this one, but it actually does the works. But you can get this anyway, and you can use it for your lamb, for your rolls. It works very well. So I'm gonna transfer my chicken, my stuffed chicken. But just make sure that when you hold it, that your stuff is not affected, stays within. You transfer it. So my roast is almost ready. So I'm just gonna add a bit of pepper and some seasoning. You see, when you cook a full chicken, you must just make sure that it's got proper seasoning. So I'll do the first part. I'm gonna cover the roast so it cooks nicely all around. and then later towards the finish, let's open it up so it can just brown a little bit and grill it. So I'm gonna bake it now at 200 degrees for about should be done in about, okay, well, let's do 30 minutes because we still need to add other stuff, vegetables, other vegetables, and then after that we'll do another 15 minutes and then we'll brown it. 30 minutes. So as you wait, I always have a drink when I do cooking. So today I'm gonna have, I think I feel like iced tea. I'm gonna have some iced tea. Today I'm having a peach IT, also Fuse brand, one of the best. Make sure you get some. With a touch of lemon as we make our roast chicken. So I'm just gonna open this, put everything in, then we're gonna blend it nicely until it's all nice. I'll start with the herbs. Just a little bit of mustard is good. I like mustard. It goes very well with beef. So if you make a sandwich and you have beef pastrami, just hoist some mustard instead of mayo. Very, very good. So I'm gonna add the dry herbs. You know the dry herbs mix? Of course, pepper. Enough. Then we're just going to pulse it slowly to see how it mixes. Okay, just gonna add a little bit of olive oil. Then we should be done. Fine now. Oh, it's looking good. There is our lemon and herb sauce. Very, very like the consistency. We don't like wasting. Even growing up, when we're eating like custard from a box, you'd actually open the box up and just start, squeezing. So that's what I'm trying to do here, not to lose my sauce. Yeah, I think that's fine. So this is our lemon and herb sauce, and let me taste it. It's tangy. It's got that nice citrus taste from the zest, but also the herbs are coming out, and the mustard serves as a nice base. This is delicious. So we're gonna put this when our chicken is done. Let's go it on top just to enhance the lemon and herb flavor. I'm happy with this. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. Our sauce, it's a cold sauce, and then we'll use it when we're serving for the queen when we're done. So let's see how the chicken is doing with the potatoes, the first round. Look at that. Wow. So what we're gonna do now is just at the top add these soft vegetables. Very, very, very soft. So you shouldn't really worry much about this. They'll take like 10 minutes to cook as we continue the chicken. Then we're gonna brown it It's looking good, as you can see. Don't worry about these, we're gonna remove them later when we clean it out. Pour in the leftover marinade on these vegetables. So there's just consistency in the flavor. And also hoi here, see, this is gonna go, so don't worry about it. It's just the herbs, but look how nice it looks, how juicy it looks. Let me remove the top because I think the vegetables have cooked now. 50 minutes has gone, and then I'll just want to brown it a little bit. And just grill it a little bit. It's really browned. Very simple meal, gents. Chicken, roast vegetables, lemon and herb sauce, and lemon and herb marinade. You shall not go wrong. It's gonna be Chaki-licious. I think our chicken is ready now. It's browned nicely, so we're gonna remove it so that we can start plating it for the queen. Look at that. Very, 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 very nice.